Have you ever wondered if your cat's super specific, kind of weird personality isn't just random? That maybe, just maybe, their little quirks and habits are actually written in the stars? Today, we're gonna have some fun and dive into the world of Patastrology. Look, this is not a science class, okay? It's just a really fun, kind of silly way to think about the personalities of these amazing creatures we share our homes with. So let's see if we can spot your kitty up in the cosmos. All right, first up, we've got the live wires of the cat world, the fiery action cats. You know the ones I'm talking about. They're the cats with that little extra spark, the ones who seem to live life in the fast lane. So what do all these fire signs have in common? Well, they're basically the life of the party. Think bold, super energetic, and always up for an adventure. And yeah, they can be a little bit dramatic. One thing's for sure, they are never, ever boring. Let's kick things off with Aries. If your cat is the one who dives headfirst into any new box, pounces on your feet under the blanket like it's a life or death mission, and just has this stubborn streak, yep, you might have an Aries cat. They're fearless, fiercely independent, and honestly, always putting on a show. And then we have the Leo cat. Oh, the Leo. They don't just enter a room, they make an entrance. They are confident, so charming, and absolutely 100% convinced that they are royalty and you are their loyal subject. They demand your attention and admiration, and you will give it to them. And rounding out our fire signs is the Sagittarius cat. This is the little explorer who's always on the move. Climbing the curtains? Check. Exploring that dusty top shelf of the bookcase? Check. They have this mischievous little glint in their eye. They are just pure curiosity and energy rolled into one furry package. Okay, now let's dial that wild energy way, way down. Time to meet our next group, the grounded comfort seekers. Seriously, just take a nice deep breath and relax, because I promise you that is exactly what these cats are doing right this second. For these earthy cats, life is all about two things: stability and comfort. They love a good routine, the absolute softest blanket in the house, the sunniest spot on the floor, and, of course, a meal schedule you could set a watch to. First up is the Taurus cat, who is the undisputed master of being cozy. They are true connoisseurs of comfort. We're talking maximum cuddle time, a deep, passionate love for their favorite treats, and do not even think about disrupting their nap schedule. They're just pure, lovable, chill vibes. Then we have the Virgo cat. These are the little perfectionists of the Zodiac. They are so intelligent, incredibly observant, and yeah, they're probably judging you on the cleanliness of their letterbox. They're quiet, but trust me, they notice everything. And finally, we have the Capricorn cat. These cats just carry themselves with this air of dignity, right? They're so serious, they seem like little old souls in a cat's body. They're not really into silly games, but they are so dependable. They're the quiet, dignified boss of the entire household for sure. Okay, let's switch gears again. It's time to meet the thinkers, the talkers, the socialites of the group. Say hello to the curious social kitties. These are the clever cats that always keep you on your toes. You see, these cats are all about mental stimulation. They're the ones who will meow back at you, the ones who figure out how to open the cabinet where the treats are, and they need a ton of playtime to keep those brilliant little minds from getting bored. So first is the Gemini cat. Is your cat basically your shadow, following you from room to room, giving you a running commentary of their thoughts on everything? That is classic Gemini energy. They're just endlessly curious, super playful, and they get into absolutely everything. Next up, the Libra cat. Think of them as the little diplomats of the feline world. They just want everyone to get along. They crave companionship, and they really hate any kind of conflict. If there's an argument in the house, your Libra kitty might just try to fix it with a well-timed head boop. Ooh, and this one is so fun, the Aquarius cat. Quirky, totally unpredictable, and just so clever. This is the cat who invents the weirdest games for themselves, sleeps in the most bizarre positions, and is just, lovingly strange in all the best ways possible. And for our final group, let's get in touch with our feelings. It's time to meet the sensitive, intuitive souls of the Zodiac, the deep-feeling water cats. The one thing that connects all of these cats is deep, deep emotion. They don't just live in the same house as you, they bond with you on this almost psychic level. They just feel everything so intensely. Take the Cancer cat. They are the ultimate companion. They're so incredibly loving, and they form these really intense bonds with their favorite person. It's almost uncanny how they just seem to know when you're feeling down and need a cuddle. They just want a cozy, safe, loving home. And then you have the Scorpio cat. They can seem a little distant at first, right? Just watching you with those intense, piercing eyes. But let me tell you, once you earn their trust, they are loyal to the end. So devoted. There's just this magnetic mystery about them you can't ignore. And last but certainly not least, we have the sweet Pisces cat. These are the gentle, soft-hearted little dreamers. They are just full of empathy, often seem like they're lost in their own little world, and they are absolute champions of snuggling. All they want is to love and be loved. And that's our tour of the kitty cosmos. So now for the big question. As we were going through all those signs, did any of them just jump out at you? Was there one where you just went, oh my gosh, that is so my cat? But let me leave you with one last thing to think about. It's really fun to figure out our cat's signs, but maybe the cat you have is the cat you needed. So what does your cat's personality, the one you love so much, really say about you? Something to ponder. Thanks so much for hanging out with me.